Hey people of YouTube, and welcome to the final part of our Top 50 Greatest Rock Band series.
We swear this is actually the last video.
Last video we ended at number 3, and now we're going to finish it up.
Yeah, well, let's just get this thing started then.
Sure thing. So, starting off our video as the third greatest rock band ever, we have the Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones were formed in 1962 in London, England. Today's lineup is Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Charlie Watts, and Ronnie Wood. But their most successful lineup back in the day was Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Charlie Watts, Brian Jones, and Bill Wyman.
The Stones were a key part of the British invasion in the mid-60s, and Keith Richards is considered one of the greatest guitar players ever. Mick Jagger is also considered one of the best and most well-known singers, and he's known for his style and singing voice. Yeah, except Maroon 5 made that crappy song that sucks, Moves Like Jagger.
You know, he only moves like a rooster walking around. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
But they've released 29 studio albums, 14 live albums, and many compilations.
Yeah.
And they've sold over 200 million albums worldwide, which is a lot.
Their most famous songs are Sympathy for the Devil, Paint It Black, Gimme Shelter, Honky Tonk Woman, and loads more.
Yeah, lots of famous songs.
Yeah.
They're ranked 4th in Rolling Stone's 100 Greatest Artists of All Time list, which isn't really related to the band at all. I mean, they're both named after the Muddy Waters song Rolling Stone. They were 3rd on VH1's 100 Greatest Artists of All Time list, just like ours. And they were also inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2004. Should have been a lot earlier, but...
Yeah, I know. Their most recent album, A Bigger Bang, was released in 2005, and it has gone platinum in the US. And they're still touring today.
Sweet. Stones are a favorite of both of ours. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, well, I think like the other two bands are also big favorites of ours.
Yeah, well, then why don't you give us number 2, Zach?
I will. Next on our list, the second greatest rock band ever is Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin was formed in 1968 in London, England. They kept the same lineup throughout their entire career, which was Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Bonham, and John Paul Jones, which is like a great...
Jimmy Page is beast.
Yeah, Jimmy Page is like his double neck guitar, sweet. Just
like double necks.
And Robert Plant, like his voice is so awesome. And John Bonham.
Yeah.
John Bonham's like one of the greatest drummers ever. And
John Paul Jones, everybody likes him. You know,
yeah, you know.
The Vultures.
Yeah.
So, the band was known for having genres of hard rock, blues, and folk rock, and have been credited for influencing the metal genre. One of the best-selling artists of all time, also. Their 200, 300 million albums sold worldwide, which is also a lot.
Yeah, that's like a ton.
Crap.
They were also inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1995, and they have 5 diamond albums sold, 14 multi-platinum, 4 platinum, 1 gold in just the US alone, which is awesome.
John Bonham died in 1980, causing the end of the band, which is rather unfortunate because they were awesome.
Yeah.
They've done several reunion shows since the breakup. They've had several new bands and solo careers following the breakup, including the Honey Drippers, Page and Plant, and most recently John Paul Jones and Them Crooked Vultures. They're one of our other videos.
Yeah. Led Zeppelin is just like sweet. I mean, who doesn't like Led Zeppelin? Yeah. They definitely deserve number 2.
Definitely deserve number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really have a bad song.
No, they don't. Like, I mean, all of their songs. Just listen to Mothership. Seriously. Okay, well, anyway.
It's a good album.
Anyway,
Gracious.
We've finally reached number 1, and I bet you can guess who it is, but...
It's pretty cool.
Just build the tension.
I mean, it's like the end of our video, dude.
I know, that was pretty fast. So, the greatest rock band on our list, the Big Cheese, the head honchos, numero uno, is the Beatles.
Fireworks.
Yeah, Fireworks. The Beatles were formed in 1960 in Liverpool, England, and it consisted of John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and George Harrison. They're the number 1 best-selling artist in the world, and they've sold over 1 billion albums. It's insane.
Never mind. The Beatles basically helped create the new rock genre in the 60s and pretty much influenced every band on our list, which is the main reason they're at number 1. And they received 7 Grammys during their career, were even knighted by Queen Elizabeth II.
They have 6 diamond albums, 24 multi-platinum albums, 39 platinum albums, and 45 gold albums in just the US alone. It's crazy.
Yeah, They were the giant part of the British invasion, were hugely popular and successful all over the world. They broke up in 1970, but they went on to have solo careers that were really successful as well, like John Lennon and Paul McCartney and the Wings.
That's pretty
Paul
cool.
McCartney was on the Grammys. Pretty cool.
Yeah. They are also on the Rolling Stones 500 Best Albums list 11 times, and which is the most of any artist on that list. And they have the #1 spot for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Oh wow, that synced up really good. They also have a 100 Greatest Beatles Songs list, which just shows like how crazy they are, that they have their own category.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in 1980, John Lennon was shot and killed outside of his apartment in New York City by some crazy dude.
Yeah, sucks.
An idiot. And in 2001, George Harrison died of cancer. And Ringo and Paul are the only Beatles left. They're still very musically active.
Yeah. The Beatles definitely deserve the #1 spot. They changed the face of music forever, and were successful both during and after the group's time.
The music is still extremely popular today, despite being like over 50 years.
Yeah, which
They're pretty old.
is crazy. We tip our hats to them for that.
Bang our heads.
Yeah. I mean, dude,
Alright, well,
do you know like anyone who like doesn't have a Beatles song on their iPod? Crazy.
it'd be kind of dumb.
I know, seriously.
Alright, well, that wraps up this series. It was pretty fun making all these. It took a long time.
Yeah, took a really long time. But unfortunately, now we're faced with a big problem. We really don't know what to do now that we finished this big series that's been taking up so much time.
So yeah, that's where you can help us out. Send us an email at turduckandprod@gmail.com for any video suggestions, comments, or whatever you can think of sending us.
Also, you can post a comment below, which might be easier but not as effective.
Either way, give us suggestions of what to do next. Seriously, please.
Also, don't forget to like the video, show your friends, and subscribe.
Alright, well, let's see you soon, I hope.
Yeah, adios.
Bye.